Hey, it's Sizzling Popcorn, and today we got a special preview of Skiathos, a Greek island, big popular destination for in the summertime. Yeah, so it's a big popular tourist destination for Europeans during the summertime, and actually, Saturday is Ryanair's last flight from Vienna into Skiathos. But like today, looking at FlightAware, there's like one flight coming in and out, and it's like a very small plane between the island and Athens. But that's it. So it doesn't get much traffic outside of summer vacation. Hey Lars, how's it going? Have you ever been down here to Skiathos? So we've got boarding is starting. We do have to start the engines or start everything up. So let's get in the cockpit. This is Gaya Simulations, a Vienna Airport. So you can find that on Orbx. Orbx Direct, Orbx Central, and then where we're going is from Orbx. Don't think so. Okay, let's take a look overhead. Get the external power. Get the crew supply. And today I won't make the mistake I did last night and leaving the an APU bleed on. I think it was from Awaz going into Bahrain. Bahrain never shut the engines. I just, kept the engines on at gate, and then we just took off from there into Dubai. And just before Dubai, the engines failed, and I had to do pretty much a belly flop, but I couldn't make it to the runway. Let's see, EFB. Get this started. So flight time, I was gonna do from Newcastle, but Newcastle, it's a 4-hour flight. So I was like, no, let's go with the 2-hour. So 2-hour from Vienna, Austria, down to the Greek island. So right now it's about 16 Celsius. What I've done is I pulled back the time to 3:30 local time, and then we should arrive with like a sunset to the Greek island. And it's pretty much Ryanair that flies in and out between Vienna and Skiathos. Let's take a look at the fuel. Fuel is 14,000. And they actually take a 737 or 738 Max. But I don't have a 738 Max, so we're gonna go with the Airbus A320 from Fly-by-Wire. It is technically too short of a runway by just a couple of 100 feet, but hey, we put the livery on for Ryanair, so we should be fine with this. We got the excuse now. 284, and delete that last one. So that's about 4 minutes to defuel. Then we can go, let's go to McDo. We'll bring in our flight plan. So that's good. Then we're going to get our passengers on board. So passengers 146. And I think the 146 actually comes from the Pack X, because I'm pretty sure I put 146 there. But it could be just coincidence. Don't forget, he is flying in Ryanair, so expect a bumpy ride. Hey, night at night. Yeah, expect a bumpy ride. Let's go with one. Let's go flight plan. We're gonna be taking runway 16. With RC1B. Transition. Clear discontinuity. And there'll probably be one towards the end. Yeah, we'll clear that once we're up in the air, and then we put in our arrival. Okay, it's good.
Welcome on board our flight. We'll be departing soon, and we're aiming for a smooth flight. Thanks for flying, and we'll keep you informed of any changes as they happen.
Let's put the APU. Got a fault on it. You know why? Exactly, the batteries. Let's just check Ecam. And that's why I couldn't restart the APU, because the batteries were shot. And that would have been at Awaz on our way to Bahrain. That's where I had the APU and APU bleed on. So I was just sucking the battery power. And then pretty much just before getting to Dubai from Bahrain, that's where engines failed. Yeah, that's right. Don't leave those on. Let's get some lights on. And just before starting the stream, I got here to Vienna, and I was like, what? It was like everything was all default. So somehow the file didn't get linked from my D drive to the C drive, so I had to verify the files, and then everything was fine. Let's go back to throttles. We've got the brightness up. We can always adjust that later if needed. Yeah, that. Might as well just give it a little bit of light, because when we do arrive to Skiathos, it should be starting to get dark out. So overhead's good for now. Just want to take a look at the SID. SID's crossing through airspace, Class E up to flight level 125. Going up to 16. So I'm going to Arson.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead
10,000.
If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Let's see, are they ready back there?
Hey, can we get a boarding status?
10
We're
minutes.
still boarding. Let us know if you need anything.
She sounds pretty impressed. She was on last night's flight. Brace! What was it? Brace, brace, brace! Get down, stay down! Brace, brace, brace! Get down, stay down! I was like, what the? Let's see if we can expedite the boarding.
Is there any chance we could expedite the boarding?
See what we can do. No promises.
All right, let's go up. Let's get the fuel pumps on. Oh, the APU is still not on yet, because I never turned it on after that fault. Let's see. So flap is open. Hey James. Yeah, I saw a comment, a reply back to you. I'm in school, so I can't jump. Yeah, but I saw a comment last night from some guy saying like, "How old are you? What's your home airport? Like, yeah, you're too young for VATSIM," and then he comes commenting on me. Do you play golf? I'm like, what? So you can't post any comments anymore, even if you subscribed. Like, what's his point? Okay, doors. Let's get the doors closed. And the aft is actually up here for the cargo, and the cargo is the aft in the back. It's a little backwards, but it's close to the aft. Catering can go. Catering's backing up. The other one, I'm not sure. Yeah. Air stud's flying in real life. Flying away from any Ryanair aircrafts. Yeah. Come on, baggage. Back up. I guess he's gonna just stay there. Alright. He's gonna probably tell us to push back very shortly, so. Yeah, Vienna's a very nice airport. Is this came out maybe a year ago? Again, Gaya Simulations. They're the ones that have been making, I think they made Stuttgart and like a lot of the airports that come in the world updates. So let's reset the position and get ready for pushback here. Yeah, 2 minutes left. I can't do it again.
Hey, how's boarding going back there?
It's gonna
We're
annoy her.
still boarding. Let us know if you need anything.
Yeah. Let us know if you need anything. Do I have name tags off? Probably. No, they're on. Got AUA, Austrian Air. Once she's right there, we're gonna push back.
Welcome on board our flight. We'll be departing soon, and we're aiming for a smooth flight. Thanks for flying, and we'll keep you informed of any changes as they happen.
All right, here we go. Ready
You're ready to go when you are.
Ready to go. All right, so let's get the APU bleed on. External power is on. But we can get rid of that.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Actually, I should look at the airport chart. So we are taking off from 16. 16, okay.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Standing by for pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Baggage guy's still there.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 146. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 48 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure
Landings
doors for
are
departure,
optional.
cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your complete attention to the flight attendants as they demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelts low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If you need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you, and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask and you can breathe normally. If you're traveling with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one, but secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation.
And right after this, APU and APU bleed are coming off.
As a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow all personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are all in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and that includes vaping.
No grab.
Or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is strictly prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions.
There we go. That's
Thank you for flying with us
done.
again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Let's just check ECAM. It's picking up. APU bleed. So we're good there. That's done. We can put taxi lights. Yeah, because this is part of the landing lights. Yeah, that won't change. Turn it off. Alright. Oh, we're gonna play chicken with the
We're
bus.
prepared for takeoff.
Alright. She is prepared for takeoff. Armed the plane to switch next to the, you know. Oh yeah, emergency lights. Yeah. And the other thing is the max auto brake. We'll go to flap 1. Yeah, might as well go out here, and then we're headed all the way down to the other end, and then taking a left so we can get to runway 16. Spoilers armed announcement. Then take off button. Okay. Not this one, not the next one, the one after. Take a nice last look at Vienna Airport. That might be the last airport you see in your life. I know, we should be fine. Yes, again, the runway is slightly shorter at Skiathos for this plane. But again, I don't have the 738 max. And it's not like we're going to be taking off from there. So the shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I was supposed to wait back there, but get here. Plane lights on. But yeah, so where's the spoilers? I know I've flown this plane maybe like 7-8 times now, but I still don't. The spoilers? Having spoilers armed. Well, that's the Aegean skid up there. Is that on the overhead?
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And actually, yeah. V1. Let's go back. I want to get the McDo. Pull up, rotate. Enough tickets. Holy Gaya Gaming Network, yeah, greetings. How are things? Spoilers disarm. Pull up. But yeah, night at night, where is the spoilers? Because the arm and disarm those. That's the auto brake. Now climbing through. So let's go. We're up to 390 today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to
speed brakes are the spoilers.
We do offer complimentary in-flight
so
to our partners.
pretty much
Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be
to
able
arm
to
them.
access a wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
Yeah, Ryanair to the rescue here. What's going on? Cabin pressure, excess cabin altitude. Oh man. That's fine, that's fine. Everyone's fine. We're all gonna die. We're on Ryanair. Okay, yeah. So down one notch on the speed brakes. Yeah. And let's go to the other side. Everything's good. Question, that overlay that shows up, the map, etc. Is that third-party app or is that native to the aircraft? No, that's third party. So this is it's pretty much hidden underneath the other overlay. But the this is Navigraph charts, and you can bring that right into Microsoft Flight Simulator, or you can do the VFR map. VFR map will pop up somewheres. Yeah, so VFR map. But because I don't put my flight plane into Microsoft Flight Simulator, I just put the departure, arrival. It's always just brought in with Navigraphs and into the McDo. But yeah, so VFR won't really show me. It won't show me my flight plan, nothing like that. But yeah, with the Navigraph charts, I can see high routes, low end route, or world map. But for you guys, I put it on world map so you know where we are, rather than the waypoints, stuff like that. But I don't even use a VFR map anymore because of this. And it connects between the sim and Navigraph. But then I have it on my right screen. I've got a bigger, I've got a full screen of Navigraph. That's Ryanair here for you. Safety is not their priority. Cabin pressure? The flight attendant, can you give our passengers an Advil and they'll walk it off? Matteo, hey, thanks for the sub. He's actually the creator of the airport we're going to. So yeah, thanks a lot, Matteo. So we just took off from Vienna. Just got airborne like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. So we're going up to cruising altitude of 390. Old guy, I'm familiar with Navigraph. I just don't know if it's worth it for such a noob who's just learned the Cessna 152 at this point. Yeah, because I had Navigraph last year. I did it for like a month, and then because I thought I didn't understand how like flight planning worked, but I was doing community flights where you'd have like 10 stops in a flight, and I thought you could literally do like the stop and put that in that you have a stop, and then you do your plan like that. But technically, like the 10 stops would be 9 flight plans. So then I was like, no. But now coming in with now flying with the airliners and stuff, it's very helpful, especially when you go to get onto VATSIM. The other thing is learning the 152. If you're gonna be flying IFR, it's definitely good to have, because then you got your charts and stuff. Because sometimes the free charts might not be accurate. They might be old charts. That's because I was in Halifax on Monday, and the controller told me, he says, push back at your discretion on the apron, then Delta cross runway 23, then hold short of 32. I'm like, yeah, okay, so Delta cross 23, kilo, and then 32. He says, no, there's no kilo. And I'm like, well, on Navigraph is a choice. While he looked at things, he came back, he says, yeah, you are right, there is a kilo, because the Delta just turned over to a kilo maybe in the last couple months, or maybe he's got an old chart. I'm not sure what he's using. But yeah, so if you're just doing VFR flying and you're not going on VATSIM or like a ATC network, yeah, you're fine without Navigraph. I remember the chart confusion. Their charts were not updated. That was their. Yeah, that's right. You were. Yeah, because I really didn't read chat much at that point. But the good thing was like Airstud and Trent were around, and you were able to talk with them. Because I was like so nervous getting to the runway for takeoff. But then once up in the air, it was fine. It's a lot better than my first flight on VATSIM. Watching on my phone was doing some cleaning for my PC. I took off the water cooling fans and couldn't install them back. PC went to a specialist to finish what I started. It's when PC is away. Yeah, bad feeling when the PC's away. Guessing this is Salzburg, because it's on my map. It's in Austrian or Austrian. Is it Austrian? I don't know. I have been doing IFR flights from Frederick to Cleveland, Frederick to Philly, Frederick to Richmond, etc. Within Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can add as many waypoints you want as part of your sim. Yeah, and that's you can add as many. But what it will do is your like if you got like 10 airports that you're gonna land at, you can put those 10 airports in your flight plan. But it's going to calculate like your time will be based off of you just flying right over the airport. So I would always like be cautious creating a flight plan, because if I wouldn't want a 2-hour flight plan, if I really wanted a 2-hour flight, I'd look for like an hour and a quarter to an hour and a half, and that would pretty much equate to about a 2-hour flight. Because of you're slowing down to touch down and then taking off again. Is there a way to know if any of your sceneries needs updating, or if any update is available? A lot of my sceneries are all via Orbx Central Contrail, so a lot of that just updates automatically. Because like I went into open up Orbx Central and Contrail before getting into a flight, and then it'll tell me anything that needs updating. And once it's open, I don't even have to click to update like in Orbx Central. It'll automatically, as soon as it's open, you'll then see, okay, there's all these updates. Just automatically updates it. But like stuff for like, you know, the Ryanair livery, that through like Flight Sim TO, it'll actually tell you when you go on their website what needs updating. But I don't have like a download manager for that. I actually want to, I knew it existed, but I want to get the linker so I can just take everything from that community folder and shove it over to D drive, because my C drive's coming down to about like 130 gigabytes. Yeah, 130 gigabytes, while I've got, you know, almost 2 terabytes on the D drive still available. For in-game, yeah, and yeah, for in-game stuff, through the content manager, it'll tell you there what updates are available. And it will mostly pop up in your, when you see at the top, I think it, your marketplace, there'll be like a exclamation, then you can click on that, and then it'll also, because I know that's for new content on the marketplace, but I think it also gives you a warning to tell you that you have some stuff in the content manager to be updated. So you got Croatia, you got Zagreb down here. Hungary, so we must be in Romania. We check. Oh no, we're definitely not, we're in Hungary. Talking about hungry, I'm now hungry. Let's go to Turkey. Yeah, I keep climbing, but I'm now at the 390. Again, the altitude on the Fly Live, you'll see now I'm pretty much stopped. It's a Fly Live thing where I think it calculates the like unpressurized altitude probably from sea level. Yeah, the airport flying to is nice. Watched the preview about it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So they so Matteo's done, like him and his team, they did the whole island, like custom buildings. Slowly creeping up on the speed. I want to bring that speed down.
Moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note that we only accept credit cards.
Yeah, if you look out of the window, we're currently actually flying over something pretty interesting this afternoon.
100% satisfied. Let's see who's the passengers on this flight. Try to say that. Konstantopoulos. I fly some X. Yanda check. Oh, who's sitting beside Karen? Anyone else here? Benjamin. Ed Shahinian. Gotta take a look at the database for Europe. Because I think the names are coming in probably not like I gotta take a look because I might have added the names but not for all the countries in the region of Europe, because the database is like there's like over like 40,000 names, and I've tried to like cut out a bunch of that stuff, but 100% satisfied. I do have to, oh, yeah, makes complete sense. It was still in Toga. It's slowing down, but now it's picking back up. So let's go. Pull back the speed, and then once the speed is down enough, then we'll bring the auto throttle back on. Is this a list of soon to be deceased? Yeah. Popcorn, on my tiny channel, I'm doing the top 10 scariest airports in the world. Scariest airports in the world to land at. I would love to see you replicate them. This first one is a doozy. It has to be in a small aircraft. You could do the bigger ones in the A320. Which I can't do right now until I learn the aircraft. Your descent should start 120. Hey, Marsh, with the super chat. Gotta work and get ready for a real world trip, but have seen your frequent content releases. Keep up the good work, and please watch your airspeed. Thank you very much, Marsh. How was the game number 2 of the World Series? Okay, so now we are... I'm not overspeeding, but now it's not enough speed. Okay, so let's fix this. Then we're gonna go back up here. Auto throttle. So our speed's still low, but it's going to come back up here. 0.717. Your descent should start 127 miles away from the destination if your cruise altitude is... Okay. Got that. Or like 478 to go. And again, thanks a lot, Marsh. By far the hardest airport in the world for an airliner is Tegucigalpa. Yeah, it's hard to pronounce too. Yeah, and y'all have to send me a list of airports. You could definitely try that out. World Series was great, amazing weather. Roof was opened for a change, and atmosphere in the stadium, and the Astros won. Nice. So what is it? 1-1 or is it 2-0 Astros? Put it in manage. Look at that. You don't need a bunch of ortho. You don't need a bunch of add-ons to get that beautiful sky. The scariest airports in the world is in the Dutch Caribbean. It has a runway of about 1,300 feet, and at each end is a sheer drop off the ocean below. Wow. Yeah, because I also know like St. Bart. That's definitely a challenging place. Might not be the most scariest, but definitely challenging. Yeah, it's 1-1. Astros lost home team advantage. Got to steal one back at in Atlanta. You must be a season ticket holder of the Astros, or you just go once in a while. What is that? I made it in the Icon A5 with about 30 feet to spare. That's really... Okay, you go just once in a while. Yeah, because I, like... on your channel, you've got Texan games and Astros. Or, I don't know if you... I didn't see an Astros video, but you probably have an Astros video. And you got lots of travel videos. But yeah, I've asked you that before, but you never said how many languages do you speak? Or is it more so like basic conversational? Is it like you got French, you got Greek, English? Hard to have season tickets if you travel a lot, yeah. So we're now over Serbia. Decent in French, Spanish, and Italian. The others are works in progress. Okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Soy canadiense. Vamos. Voy a viajar en Greco. I don't know if it's. Keep the captain voiceovers in my video space. Muy bien. Yeah, because what was it, grade 5? Grade 5, I was in a private school, so we had an extra hour of class. That extra hour, 3 times a week was Spanish, and then 2 times a week was sports. But we had a so yeah, grade 5, then grade 8 I was in a private school in the US, and so second language was Spanish. There was no French at all, and so like I'm in grade 8, but I'm reading, like my reading level in English was like 4th grade, because I only started learning reading in English in 4th grade. Then grade 10 and 11 I took Spanish, and then when I went to university, 1st and 2nd year university, did Spanish. I also did French during that time too. Dr. COD, how's it going? It's starting to creep up a bit. It seems to always want to go into that overspeed, because even even the managed speed is down here, but it's going faster than the managed speed. Good. We took off from Vienna. We're off to where it says on the title of this video, Skiathos Airport in Greece. It's a Greek island, and got a preview from Orbx. So it's coming out November 5th on Orbx Central. So the 5th is like next Friday maybe? When is the 5th? Yeah, no, the 5th is, yeah, next Friday. The only German the French need to know is, the overspeed thing has happened to me randomly on the default A320 as well, so it's not specific. Okay. Because yeah, right now it's just hovering at 0.8267. I think if I was probably like 5,000 feet lower, probably wouldn't have this issue. I think it's when I fly up like 380, 390, that's where I find it happening. on Monday, are you providing a link for the A and B so people can choose what livery they want to fly in? Yeah, I'll put that all in the post. The only German most French people know is don't shoot, I'm a collaborator. No. What was it? We've got Sprachen die Deutschland, na, da, du hast mich, just from a song. I think it's like I hate you. It's like a techno 90s techno song. Oh, I don't know that city because I'm from India and forgot to read the title. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, talking about India, they actually have Orbx has a great Mumbai landmarks. I was working on a video for that, and I don't think it ever came out. So the thing is there's no airports around that are in that like payware airports. But maybe take the H135 out. That's the Airbus helicopter, the freeware, and try to fly around in Mumbai, because you can actually land on some of the helipads. Ramstein or something like that. Yeah, that's exactly abandoned cranium. Ramstein. That's what it is. Du hast mich. As your aircraft burns fuel, it gets lighter and lighter, so it should be steadily increasing speed at a select engine power, right? Yeah, that too, yeah. Because it's the same thing when I'm racing. I'll go faster, slightly faster later on in the stint than early on. However, later on, there's the tire wear. But in the airplane, you don't have the tire wear to worry about. Yeah, do us. .383. So we're over Serbia right now. We'll go over Kosovo, then North Macedonia, and then we'll get into Greece, and then start making our descent, and then our final at Skiathos. At Skiathos. Yeah, the sim time is 4:49, and I pulled the time back. Like for me, it's 2:49 Atlantic time. So I pretty much brought the UTC back to like my actual time, so that once we get there, it'll be like a sunset pretty much, because we are on like current day. And that actually reminds me, so yesterday going to check out a daycare for my son for in March, and so a lady's like saying how, like, you know, she's got like 5, 6, 7 kids that she watches, and every day they'll do some activities, but she really emphasized that every day they take out the calendar and the kids look at the dates so that they learn their days, and then they count the number of days that have gone by in the month, and the weather outside, that kind of stuff. So she like emphasized that like they do that every single day. So when we got home, I told my wife, I'm like, yeah, she really emphasized that. But did you notice that it was October 17th was the last day on there? She's like, well, maybe they like forgot the other day. I'm like, no, it's like the 27th of the month. There's like 10 days missing. I'm like, it could be a red flag. No. But it was just funny how, you know, she kept on talking about, hey, we do this every day. But then you see the last sticker on there is for the 17th. Let's take a look. Some nice mountain ranges out here. I think it might be a better view on this side. Actually, it's like you got that haze. So you got the Skiathos Airport. So yeah, so it's from Matteo Veneziani, who just subscribed to the channel. So it's one of Europe's most popular holiday destinations as part of the Sporades archipelago in the Aegean Sea. Skiathos is best known for its beaches and vibrant youth-driven nightlife scene. All the action centers around Skiathos Town, where bars and restaurants spill onto sidewalks. There are open-air waterfront clubs between the town and the airport. Named after one of Greece's most influential novelists, Alexandros Papadiamantis, Airport is among the most iconic plane spotting locations in Europe, exciting both locals and aviation enthusiasts. As a popular holiday destination, the airport sees an increase in traffic in the summer months from the destination like Newcastle, Leeds, Bradford, Edinburgh, and Vienna. That's where we're coming in from Vienna. The scenery encompasses both the airport in complete detail, as well as the entire island with custom buildings, hotels, and other landmarks that are waiting to be explored. Brand new 50 centimeter custom aerial imagery has also been used for the airport for up-to-date depiction of its layout, as well as custom GSE and static aircraft. Key features: complete airport and island package, highly detailed rendition of Skiathos Airport, 2021 custom aerial imagery for airport, complete with PBR textures, meticulous detail landside and airside, custom GSE and static aircraft, and from developer Matteo Veneziani. So yeah, I've seen the pictures, and I took a couple of pictures before the flight. Obviously, the thumbnail for this, it's quite a nice airport, but I haven't really gone fully around. Once we get there, we'll go fully around the island to see if there's some iconic landmarks or stuff like that. I've got a feeling it's now screaming overspeed. Yep. Let's take off the auto throttle for now. Don't forget to push the like button, guys. Hey, thanks, Night at Night. Where are you going? It's in the video description, or the video title. We took off from Vienna. We're off to Skiathos, Greek island. Marsh says, I've flown into LGSR Santorini in real life from LGAV on an Aegean Airlines A320. If LGSK is half as beautiful, folks are in for a treat. Nice. Let's see the EKM here. Not that. It's glitching me. Maybe if I go to EFB. Oh yeah, that's why. Because I've created this in the sim. It has 2 axes, and I had just recently gone over the 2 axes, but not in here. So. I'm gonna create a greater deadband. Especially for the right, but we'll do it for both sides. There we go, save and apply. So now this, it shouldn't be so jittery. Now that I've gotten a wider range for the climb. We'll go back up here. Let's put the auto throttle. Hairy plane. Okay. Actually, let's go on the outside. Actually, that's at 35. Maybe bring this to 80. That's still loud, but actually it sounds gone down a bit. So now we're coming in over Kosovo. How many FPS do you usually get? Right now, I've got right now anywhere's between oh, that's that's my vertical speed. Out here it's like 30 FPS. Anywhere from 30 to 40. It's all over the place. But if we go back in here, inside the cockpit, yeah, anywhere from 30 to 40. Santorini is where I believe Atlantis was when that volcano blew up. It wiped Atlantis and any number of other civilizations off the map. And don't forget, I've got lots of things open right now. On top of that, because I've got Navigraphs, I got the Fly Live, which is the overhead stuff. I've got streaming going on. I've got several websites open. I've got PackX open. And I'm on 4 screens, so it's pushing pretty well. And that's with a 28 Ti. Get 30 FPS settings, high end on my 1080 Ti GPU. Prices are still sky high. My next upgrade would be 3070 Ti. I think my next upgrade would be like a 4090, whatever that comes out. Because for me, I'm good for the time being. But like I've seen some videos, like 8K videos in the simulator. They're coming out of Kabul, and they're like in these like, I don't know, bombers or something, like a bit, or Hercules probably. And I'm like thinking, like, wow, like how do they get the graphics like that great? Because it almost looked like real life operations going on. Yeah, Airstud's got the 38 Ti and 6 3060 Ti. Who's counting? Yeah, he's got a farm. He farms. He doesn't farm cattle. He plants his bitcoins. I believe you're right, old guy. The caldera created by the ancient volcano is breathtaking. So now we're just about to exit Kosovo and into North Macedonia. So you got North Macedonia, but where's Macedonia and South Macedonia? We're about 222 miles out. Yeah, it's really nice here. And those contrails, fabulous. And yeah, we should be going into Runway One. One. Right now, winds are 27 coming from 114. So it's actually giving us a slight headwind because ground speed, as you guys can see. Hey. You guys see the ground speed as 437? I see it at 419. Let's take a look at this. $420. I'll restart that. Why? Would it be an ILS approach? I'm gonna check in just a moment. Just gonna get this back low to LGSK. I forget the flight number. It's fine. Yeah, so now it's showing the correct ground speed, 419. ILS, let's see. Adam, welcome to Ryanair. No, just a second there. Oh, there's no chart for this. It's gonna have to wing it.
flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I don't normally point this out, but if you take a look outside, we're over a pretty interesting landmark.
Went about 127 miles. Yeah, 185 right now. Let's see, Shed or Sheet is online for VATSIM. Because the other night he actually got me through the northern part of Maine because he was Boston Center, and then I went to watch his stream. The guy was like controlling for like 10 hours. Like, wow. And the thing is like he's got like about like 10 to 15 planes, and it wasn't like the busiest time either, but 10 to 15 planes he's controlling, and then he's got about like 2 or 3 he's controlling in like text chat, and then he's also dealing with the Twitch chat. Like, what a guy. Go back. What is your general philosophy on using in-game ADC? I have seen you request taxiing via fire instructions, but I assume you would never file an IFR flight plane in the sim and communicate with ATC. I did that last year, but I feel like lately there's no real point with the. I'd rather just go on VATSIM en route because of sim brief integration limitations. Yeah, I prefer, rather than going and clicking on something, I'd rather talk it out. Although I've only done 2 flights. What I'm gonna do is I think my next one I'll plan out for next Friday. West Coast, maybe like Vancouver. Well, now I've got Winnipeg, which is like a arm and a leg. But I might fly like Vancouver, Kelowna, then to Winnipeg or something like that. Or I might just fly into like the West Coast US, plenty of airports there, and hopefully get some VATSIM coverage, because that will be most likely like an afternoon stream for me, which is like 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. It would be 9 a.m. Pacific time. Not sure if any controllers will be online at that point. But tomorrow we're like in the Caribbeans. St. Thomas to Santo Domingo up to Providenciales in Turks and Caicos, then up to Nassau in the Bahamas, and then to Fort Lauderdale for the finale. And then Saturday night, got Moscow Landmarks, Drozwecki Design, doing a GA type of community flight, flying around the landmarks. So, you know, it's optional if you get the Moscow Landmarks. But I'll be putting a flight plan in later on today or tomorrow morning at the latest for Saturday's event. But yeah, now it's like I just got stuff in from NZA Simulations yesterday, and it's like, yeah, I got it yesterday, but my plan is like for next Wednesday in New Zealand. They're currently working on Christchurch and another place. The other place will probably be done before Christchurch, but we'll go to like Nelson, and I think Nelson, and they told me a freeware airport that they have that really complements Nelson, so might do that. Still up in the air, but yeah. Then West Coast, North America on VADSIM next Friday. Like I'm not right now. I'm like planning ahead, but then I also want to like leave some open space, because if I find something new, we'll do that. But it's, you know, like today, like this came in last night, so then I was like, okay, like we'll do it today, extra stream pretty much. Oh yeah. And Monday, yes, and best of all, Monday is Military Hops Central Canada. How can I forget about that? F-14 A and B, whichever you want. So I'll be posting that also later on today. Get the Saturday and Monday's flights posted in the Microsoft forums. Okay, so 133. Let's get ready for the descent. Yeah, no star. Here it actually shows that there's a star, but nothing in Navigraph. Okay, it's all good. Actually, back here, go to perf, and then activate the approach phase, confirm, Q and H, (1023), 16.
at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
This timing you are following is fair. So we are now in Greece. And then we'll do a greasy landing. Ryanair livery? Yeah, you didn't see Romeo, Yankee Romeo as a call sign. Yeah, so we're coming down with the sunset here. Still 129. So I think with the oh, that's a good question. Skiathos. Vamos and then Skiathos. Yeah, just gonna have to watch that. Oh, okay, for the streaming schedule. Make sure FPM at touchdown is no lower than yeah, no lower than 2,000. I was watching Captain Canada the other day with the Q400 for X-Plane, and I was like, man, that sounds like nostalgic. But it's gonna be a while till we get a Q400 in a simulator, because Majestic, there hasn't been any news from them, and they've been holding off due to the SDK. There's another one that's coming out with a -8, but it's like a -8 100 steam gauge. But yeah, I was like, do I want to go over to X-Plane just for that plane to fly it? And I'm like, nah, no. I got plenty of Microsoft Flight Simulator stuff to do. So I ain't touching X-Plane, because the thing is, I look at his stream. Okay, like the cockpit looks fine, but it's not as shiny as like in a Flight Simulator. But then when you look outside, and it's like if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just go get the Majestic and do it in FSX. It's like, you know, the scenery's not like graphic wise isn't appealing to me, and that's why when Microsoft was coming out and I was like, man, they're gonna kill like the third party development market, because this looks like fantastic. But then I realized, yeah, well, the default airports look like shit. So yeah, it opens up the doors for the third party developers, because like you can't make spectacular default airports all over the world, like I don't even know how many airports, like 100,000, probably more. You just read on Twitter that Karstik has been grounded for the next month? Oh yeah? Well, I didn't see anything there. After Microsoft, I can't go back to X-Plane. The only thing that I miss in X-Plane is the variety of great planes. Yeah, there's now like a good variety of GA aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but the airliners, it's still a work in progress. Is there anyone ever in there? Yeah. But are you talking about in the voice chat? That must be you, Belthorian. There are air studs in there. He's in the Don't Fly Alone voice chat. Let's see. Oh yeah, because I've got to clear some of these channels up. But yeah, there you go. Night and night. Yeah, Old Guy Gaming Network. Yeah, Airstud's always in there. But yeah, I'll go. Normally, I'll go into voice. Like on Saturday night, community flight. I'll be in there in the event voice chat. But I also see that it's closed out for non-kernels, or non-verified people, but that'll get fixed. This route's very nice. Good choice. Yeah, thanks. Well, it was either this or I wanted to go via Newcastle, but then I saw it was a 4-hour flight. I'm like, no. I don't want to be on a 4-hour flight. Although, like, 4-hour flights, like, I've done them. I've done 32.5-hour flights. But 32.5 hours, that's like a one-time thing. Let's go back to... Oh yeah, you can see like the the dirt on the windshield. So, fly-by-wire stable version 0.7.1 just released, but I'm on the experimental, so not sure. That gets updated a lot more frequently than the stable version. as soon as I joined, you left. You spend more than $100 to get this View and X point. Yeah, definitely. So we're at 18,000. Here. I'm gonna oh, you are verified, so yeah, you're fine. Hey, old guy. Yeah, you're on push to talk. FPS is very low right now. $61 to go. Let's bring this down to 5,000. It's very, very slow right now. Frame rate's about 10. Ouch.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. We're going to be beginning our descent shortly. We're trying to do our best to make sure we bring this thing nice, smooth, and on time for you folks back there.
Nice, smooth, and on time. Smooth like Kraft crunchy peanut butter. You say smooth? Yeah. I said smooth. 53. $52. Yeah, it's already reduced. It's reduced to about 212, 215. It's automatic through managed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
Yeah, so it's got me at 214 knots. So I've already activated the approach in the McDo. We're descending quite smoothly.
We have begun our final descent into your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure to clean
Your
up
destination.
seats are in the full
Didn't say
upright
exactly
position.
where.
Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Probably do flap one. You can just click on event voice channel, and then you would just change over. But he's not even in there. And yeah, and I'm not in there right now because we're about to land very shortly. And then I'll turn on the lights and then we'll take a look around the airport and the island. Let's flap one. It's pretty decent. I'm not sure if we I don't think we're gonna have a glide slope here. Oh, smokes. Yeah, because this is turning a lot earlier. Alright. We need to bring this down. And frame rate is like killing. If I pull back the curtain a bit, get any better? Not really right now. Yeah, because it's gonna do a whole bunch of zigzagging. Yeah, any chance to talk with someone's a good day. Yeah, I can understand. So we are just over the airport. Now we're doing this loopy-loop thingamajig. Alright, let's take a look at the... No, but I also haven't had any issues. It's just pretty much once we got into Greece, things started to get. I was kind of trying to make a joke about Greece and no Greece, but yeah, just pretty much coming into Greece is when the frame rate just started to kill. And it's not the airport because it was far out from the airport. So I'm gonna have to manually bring this in. And it's gonna be a little tough because with low frame rate here. Actually, in the McDo.
$2,500.
Yeah, it's. Here we go. Here we go. Things are. It's gonna. Shit's gonna hit the fan here. Brace, 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 yes. Okay, let's...
2,500. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Oh, we're like 30 miles out. Okay, bring the speed up. Actually, no, we're not 30 miles out. It's to the end of this route, but the route's not going to happen. I think we're talking about dangerous approaches. Well, this is like a, you know, not a dangerous approach, but it's a tough approach when you're off the autopilot and your frame rate is at shits at like 10 frames per second. And you got the Ryanair livery on too. Okay.
$500. 400.
Sorry, Matteo. I now have reverse thrust on, but it's actually doing the opposite. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get out, reload right here at the airport, and hopefully we'll have better frame rate. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, you're talking about the big maps. No Google data in here. Without it, simple scenery that uses Google Maps data. No, it's all Bing Maps. What's it? LGSK. Should be fine. Oh, yeah, they'll never use Google Maps, and nor will X-Plane, because they don't have millions and billions of dollars to spend on X-Plane. All right, Pack X, you can. Yeah, so this is a lot better. And yeah, so now I'm getting like 30 to 40 FPS. Actually, stop the recording. Yeah, so pretty much this is a summer destination for Europeans. And like I said way earlier on in the flight, Ryanair, their last flight in from Vienna is actually this Saturday. So, and I guess they were doing flights on Wednesdays and Saturdays. But today at the airport, there's only one plane coming in and out. It's the same plane. And it's like, to me, it looked like a GA or like a small jet, private jet. So they put some custom buildings all around the island. They've got like that typical like Mediterranean style of houses with like the those clay I don't know, clay shingles. Very nicely detailed here. So yeah, you got TUI. TUI comes in here from Newcastle, and then you got package holidays you can trust. Jet 2 holidays. Exo Aviation, that must be the fueling. Skiathos Airport, Alexandros. So you even got some people modeled outside. And like the song says, pretty. Parking lot looks nice. It's a bonus. I'm not sure if there's an interior, but let's go inside. No, but that's fine. Over here, is there one? But I think you can see from the tower. Is that something else? Just need to slow down the drone. No. But yeah, no, it's still nice. Max span 36 meters for A3 taxiing. Yeah, because try to taxi there with an A320. Like technically, the runway is a couple hundred feet too short for an A320, but Ryanair brings in the 738 Max. Then downtown area. So you got some boats dry docking. But here it makes for a nice approach. And like I stated earlier, like it's a great place for plane spotting, because you can pretty much go on the road and watch it, like the plane landing right over your head, like going on final right over your head. And they've added in the cruise ships. Cruise ships or ferries. But yeah, the frame rate is now good. I should take off from here and then just bring it back around. So they added some little cabanas. At the resort. But yeah, it's a nice, beautiful spot. There's Lars. Take a Cessna to fly around it. Yeah. Actually, can probably do that. Rather than get out. Put dev mode on. I haven't done this in a long time, but options. So I remember there's a place where you can change your plane. Collisions. Yeah, or even an A5. Okay, what I'll do is I'll our aircraft select. Aircraft selector. We'll go with the Cessna. So 152. Oh, let's just do it. Aircraft change. Okay. Oh yeah, because now the profile for that. Let's see. Just want to see where runway is again. Just so I can have the mixture and prop. Here we go. We'll buy this for sure, but when released, nice. Yeah, next Friday, November 5th, is when it'll release. Because you can you can go to Orbx Direct, the website, and you can click on it. I think you can click on it to like wish list it, and then once it's released, it'll send you a reminder. So we'll go right down to the end, and then we've got enough space here, we can take off. Then we'll come back in for the there we go. Landing rate, positive 6 feet per minute. Wow. It's like a miracle. Let's see. I want to see if the wheel trim will work. Yes, it does. Okay, sweet. So now let's get in closer. It is not in the... Yeah, no, it's in the dev. You've got to go Windows and then aircraft selector. Then you're able to change the aircraft. Little air pocket right there. Look at these cliffs. And like the road on the edge. It's really nice. Like I know they didn't create the road. The road's there from the big maps, but yeah, look at that cliff. Wait, this is an F-14? No. Oh, okay. F-11. Yeah, without going into the dev mode, but yeah, in the dev mode you can also do the changing. There's a SDK update available. But it is windy out. You can hear it. You watch my stream in the fire jet? Yeah, we'll be doing that on Monday night. But Central Canada, all the Air Force bases. Yeah, we'll do it November 1st, and then the third part, which is like the finale on the west coast of Canada, that will be on Remembrance Day, November 11th. And then I think we'll probably do something on November 18th once the F-18 is ready for download. Let's turn up. Oh, you can see like this weird type of effect on the plane. Right below the wing, and then the tail. This looks like, I thought it was maybe going to be a dam or something. Maybe a quarry? Ooh. go back over and then we'll go for a landing at Runway One. But yeah, it's a nice, lovely spot here. Like doing all this like virtual traveling makes me want to go there in real life. But it costs a lot of money. Especially to do all this type of virtual traveling but in real life. Yeah. Alright, let's go back into the cockpit and I'll bring it back home. Yeah, so it's a nice airport to land at, especially when you got better than 10 FPS. Yeah, I'm definitely high on that approach, but got plenty of plenty of runway. Ooh. $251. Better than Ryanair. Or that 320 missed landing. So pretty much these are your gates for the airliners. You'll have stairs. And then the GA parking's over here. Gotta go around. So we can go to S3 here. Yeah, a fire truck was on full duty a while ago with Ryanair. Bring it up. There we go. Parking brake on. Shut the engines off. There we go. There you have it. The now I forget the name. Skiathos Airport. Again, really nice place to go. It'll be out on November 5th from Orbx, and you can find that on Orbx Central or Orbx Direct. I do have a link in the description, and then you can pretty much do, I think it's like a wish list on there, and then they'll notify you when it comes out. But that's it for this stream. Thanks a lot for watching, and happy flying.